So with this website called Humans Be Free, um, there's no way that it got taken down because of how I responded. Just as one single 93 being. No, there's definitely more of us that came across that website, and it had some type of effect on pulling us out and making us remember and see this reality. But I just got a phone call, because I'm telling some truth, so it interrupted the previous video, but I'm just gonna refilm both at some point. Probably. If I don't, then I don't. But deleting memories and thoughts. So this is true, and they can plant thoughts into you. I experienced all of that yesterday into today, or I should say last night into right now. And there were moments when I was in the astrals, and then when I was back in this body from 3 a.m. up until now, where it was as if every single thought emptied right here. But then there were thoughts rising up from around my belly. That's how deep it felt. It may not have been that exact point, but that's how deep it felt, where they were rising from the rib cage and going up and into my brain, and then into this part, the left side. Now, fortunately, in that moment, I was able to take a breath and reflect on the thought, and then say, that thought doesn't belong to me. That's not my own thought. And then the thought lost its power. It wasn't anything violent or anything, but it definitely was a thought that got planted in, that was to keep me in a depressive state, in a hopeless state. Like, this is never gonna end or some shit. I can't, and then the thought went out, and I don't remember it right now, but the full one. But that was the home that I was in, of hopelessness, of ideally someone being in a depressed state manner. And yeah. Then when I came back, like I said, I had literally every experience I had last night, with the exception of when I first went to sleep, when I first reconnected into the astrals, because that body right now is asleep. They lied about everything. Every experience, after the one, getting up at 1:10 and then going and having the first experience at either 2:30 or 3, whenever it was, I didn't look at the clock, up till last hour, that which since 1492, every experience. And some of them got deleted, and I also believe that there's an effect of looking at the time, specifically when it's on the 3, the 6, and the 9. And those experiences not being as full, not being as clear as they just immediately were, and it's all real with what that site said about higher forces being able to literally plant a thought into you. I mean, I talked about Inception, but also what happened last night, which felt a little different than Inception, that one Inception experience I had with my bank. And then them being able to delete. When you tap into those memories, once you come back down here, then being able to delete as much information as possible so that you don't remember what actually occurred. Because they want us all to be in a sleeping state. So Meditate, write stuff down, retell yourself the story as soon as you get up if you want, however you want to go about it. But there's definitely effort being made to disrupt your connection with what you just previously experienced. So I'm gonna end that right here and say I send peace, courage, protection, and divine cosmic love to every single 9-ether being on their journey of remembering their divinity and remembering who they are. Peace.